I've always found that the most incredible way to experience life is to see the world, learn what people are passionate about, and share their stories. I'm Laura Murphy, and this is Culture Clock. Philadelphia is known for many things. The Liberty Bell, Fresh Prince, Benjamin Franklin, Rocky. But it's safe to say that the landscape of American cuisine would not be the same without the classic Philly cheesesteak. I chatted with Frank Olivieri, the fourth generation owner of Pat's King of Steaks in South Philly, which is home of the original. But I'll let Frank tell you himself.
As lore has it, as I've been told over the years, my great Uncle Pat and my grandfather had a hot dog stand actually right across the street from the store. Most people did not have refrigeration in their houses in Philadelphia, South Philadelphia at least. The oldest continuously running market, the Italian market in Philadelphia, is right here. So they take the trolley, get off at 9th and Passyunk Avenue, grab a hot dog from Pat, they would chop fresh and then get back on the trolley and leave. So one day Pat got tired of eating hot dogs every day for lunch, and he sent my grandfather down to the butcher to pick up whatever scrap meat they had and trimmings, and they cooked it up on their hot dog grill. And he had onions with a condiment for the sandwich, so he put it on a loaf of Italian bread, cut it in half, gave half to my grandfather and half for himself, and then the cab driver, who ate hot dogs every day, saw the sandwich and said, "Wow, it's really great, make me one." He said, "Wow, this is great, forget about hot dogs. This is the sandwich you should be selling." And that was the invention of the Philly steak sandwich back in 1930. So cheese happened in probably in the 40s. We had an employee here called Joe. His nickname was Cocky Joe because he was always drunk. He was fighting with people all the time, constantly. So he put a little provolone cheese on it. And one of the customers said, "Well, it looks good, make me one." So he put cheese on it, and that was the invention of the cheesesteak sandwich. My dad, in the mid-50s, found Kraft Cheese Whiz, and he used to hide it on the side of the grill. So my grandfather and his uncle wouldn't see it. And people would come over and he would put the cheese on the sandwiches. "Here, just taste this." And people were tasting the Cheese Whiz, and it was, they loved it.
Yeah.
And so now that became our signature cheese. Uncle Pat had this ability to go places and take pictures of people and take them back to the store, and everybody wanted to see who Pat was hanging out with. The Three Stooges, Humphrey Bogart. Someone started this nasty rumor that Pat was selling horse meat. Where was he getting all this meat? No one could understand. So my Uncle Pat put $10,000 in a mason jar, stuck it on the counter behind the cash register, and he dared anybody from anywhere to come to prove that he was selling horse meat. But no one could ever prove the rumor was true because Uncle Pat started the rumor. So he knew that if anybody came down to the store and tried the sandwich, they would get hooked on the sandwich. He was an advertising genius.
So can you walk me through how to order a cheesesteak at Pat's? I know there's quite a process.
We shorten things down here in Philadelphia. We have a specific way of speaking. So if you wanted a steak sandwich with or without onions, you would say, "Give me one with, W-I-T, or one without." So as it went on and the menu started evolving, it became a cheese with, cheese without, being the signature cheese whiz. So if you wanted American or provolone, it would be American with, American without, Provi with, Provi without, mushroom Provi pepper with, mushroom Provi pepper without, like that. So that's it. Just makes the line go much faster. We've been known to send people across the street to the competitor because they can't figure it out, or send it to the back of the line. Oh, in jest, of course. Cheesesteak sounds so similar to cheesecake.
Yeah.
So people come up to me and say, "Do you have a cheesecake with onions?" I'm like, "Do you really think that's going to taste good?" I had one of my competitors for the first time. My competitor right across the street. Won't speak of him because he's so close. And we're friends. We were actually just out to dinner the other night. He puts his cheese whiz on the roll before he actually makes the sandwich. And we put our cheese whiz on after the sandwich is made. So every time that spatula goes through the steak sandwich and goes back into the pot, the vat of cheese, it flavors the cheese. So I'm 54 years old, so I think I've been eating cheesesteaks for probably 54 years and 9 months. Since I was eating them while I was in my mother's belly. It's like a love-hate kind of thing. I hate that I love them so much, and it doesn't really matter what time of day or night it is, but Philly cheesesteak, Pat's cheesesteak is one of those things that I just crave. When all the grease and the cheese seeps into the roll together, and then you get down to that last bite. If you give that last bite of that sandwich to somebody, that means you're absolutely in love with it. So what makes Philadelphia Philadelphia is the adventure cheesesteak. You can't walk in any neighborhood and not see a cheesesteak.